Hello everyone. In this video I will show you how to connect your website to Google Search Console. Google Search Console is a service that helps you monitor your site's activity in Google search results. One of the things it will show you is what search terms people are using to find your website. Because it can also be helpful to see these search terms in your Google Analytics reports, you can link your Google Search Console property and your Analytics property together. If you don't already have your website connected to Google Search Console, I'll show you how to do that. One thing that's important to point out is that the process will go more smoothly if you use the same Google account to set up Search Console that you use to set up Analytics. For example, if you were logged into your nonprofit's Google account to set up Analytics, make sure that you're logged into that account to set up Search Console also, and not your personal Google account. To find Google Search Console, I find that it's easiest to just go to google.com and do a search for it. And then the link pops up and you can click the link. This is the Google Search Console page, and I want you to click Start Now. If you have not connected any websites to Google Search Console, you're probably just going to see the following window to create a new property. If you have connected some websites already, then you'll use the drop-down list to select Add a New Property to get to this window. This window to select a property type gives you two options, and I'll explain them both. The first option is for domains. This allows Search Console to track the results for any variation of your domain name. So it might be www.yourdomain or just your domain. It can also be HTTP or HTTPS. It will search all of those. However, the drawback for using the domain property is that it requires you to add a new record to your domain's DNS. If you're not familiar with how to do this, then you're going to need to pull in your web developer to set up that new DNS record for you. So while I do recommend this method, for the purpose of this video, we're going to use the option that's a little bit easier. It's called URL prefix. The URL prefix will have the Search Console look at only a very specific URL. So for example, if I type in https://hmr.org, that's the only thing it will search. It won't search HTTP and it won't search www.hmr.org. It will only search this one. But this one's faster to set up and easy and doesn't require us to do a DNS record. So for today, this is the one I'm going to select. I'm going to click Continue. And this auto-verified the property because I've already installed the tracking code for Google Analytics on that website. So if you've already done that, this should be just that fast. And now we can connect, select Go to Property. Okay, now you can see that these windows say that they're processing data and that we need to come back and check again in a day or so. So you'll need to give this 24 to 48 hours before you actually start seeing that data pulled into these reports. But I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like by looking at a different property that I already have set up. So once the Search Console starts pulling in the data, it will start showing you these various reports. The one report that we're interested in today is those keyword search terms. So to look at those, come down to the navigation item that says Performance. And then you can see this pane that says Queries. The queries are the search terms that people are entering that pull up your website in the results. So you can see this list of queries. These are things that people have typed into Google that have brought back this website match. We want to connect these search terms and get them to show up in our analytics reports. So that's what we're going to work on in the next video, but I wanted to show you how to add a website to Google Search Console. Hope to see you at the next video.